Hello, good evening all. Am I audible? Yes. Hello, am I audible? If I'm audible, please put your comments in the comment section. Yes. If I'm audible, please put your comments in the comment section. Yeah, I'm getting a lot of comments. Yeah, I'm getting a lot of hearts. I'm getting a lot of comments. Comments. Okay. So, good evening, my dear buddies. Welcome to Cusco Learning. We are the fastest growing edtech in Kuwait. Our main aim is to provide a quality education for all. So I'm your Paul Thomas sir from the Department of Biology of Cusco Learning Center. Today we are going to discuss about the second part of one of the important chapter from the 10th grade of science topic, that is itself is our environment. So we are going to discuss about the first part of our environment for the past 1 week ago. Today I am here to discuss about the complete revision concepts and the questionization of the second part, which is of the our environment. Okay, shall we start our session? Shall we start our session? Just blast us. Okay, thank you. Just blast is our session because we are going to start our session. Okay, I need your permission to start the sessions. My dear students, please comment in the comment section. Yeah, thank you, Abel. Yes, good evening, Abel. How are you? I hope you're doing great. I hope you're doing great, Abel. Okay. Yeah, okay. So now we can directly move on to the question. Okay, we discussed around about 5 to 6 or 6 to 8, the 8 or 10 questions in the previous session. Rest of the important questions we can discuss today itself. Okay, so chapter number 13, that is our environment part 2, we are going to discuss. And according to the CBSE syllabus in 2020-25, we are expecting around 5 marks from this chapter itself. Okay, so the first question here we are going to discuss is, how can we help in reducing the problem of waste disposal? Okay, suggest any 3 methods. It's a very simple question. So you can put your answer in the comment section. It is very simple question. At the same time, this question itself is for 2 marks. The question itself is for 2 marks. Otherwise, it may be for, it can be asked for 3 marks also. So we can expect this question for 2 marks at the same time, 3 marks also. So give the answer to this question, Abel. Give the answer to the question, Abel. A lot of people are there. Yeah, I was eagerly waiting to conduct these sessions, I know you were also eagerly waiting to conduct the session. Okay, so here, now we can discuss about the waste disposal method. So what do you mean waste disposal actually? Because without any scientific manner, if we are dumping the waste into the surroundings, that is exactly called waste disposal. Okay, through the waste disposal, there might be chance for air pollution, water pollution, and different kinds of pollution that occurrence can be there because of this pollution and because of this particular waste disposal, inappropriate waste disposal methods. Okay, so here now we can discuss the major waste disposal methods. Okay, the first disposal method for the waste is incineration. You know the topic, that is incineration. Okay, incineration. And second one we can use, the second method is landfilling. Second method can be called landfilling. And in third method, there is different methods, but I'm only discussing about the 3 methods. The third method is composting. Otherwise we can also call vermicomposting. Okay, and these are the major 3 methods we can implement to the waste disposal, to get a better idea for the waste disposal itself. Okay, in the incineration, what will happen in the case of incineration? In the case of incineration, what will happen here it is, whatever the waste are there, we will be depositing this kind of waste into a large tangle-like structure. In that structure, we will be providing high temperature to form ash from the particular kinds of waste itself. And this process is known as incineration. And incineration will be only takes place in a specifically designed particular factory like industrial areas. Okay, and next one is landfilling. So what do you mean by landfilling? Landfilling is considered to be a scientific method where scientists will be reconstruct a area. Scientists will be reconstruct, or they will construct a particular designed area in a land where the land will be contain different layers. Into that different layers, we will be depositing different waste. That is also considered to be one of the waste disposal method. Okay, and third one is composting as well as vermicomposting. In the case of, because we will be generating different kinds of plant waste, animal waste, at the same time the waste from our kitchen also. Okay, household waste which also be there. Okay, the vegetable waste, plant waste, and animal waste. That means kitchen waste. That can be considered. Most of the kitchen waste is considered to be biodegradable waste itself. Okay, we can dump this waste with the help of worms or microorganisms. If we are using earthworm like worms, they will degrade that particular. They will be degrading that particular waste material to produce a fertile soil, or we can call it as, after that there will be the formation of humus, that is a fertile soil itself. Okay, that process is simply called that, because that is the composting as well as vermicomposting is not at all applicable for the case of our non-biodegradable waste such as plastic waste, and composting and vermicomposting only applicable in the case of biodegradable waste. Okay, in each methods, if you are implementing any of the methods and any of the waste disposal methods, in each waste disposal method, there will be having at least some of the negative impact also. Some of the waste disposal methods may causes air pollution, some of the waste disposal may causes water pollution, but we need to choose the methods which will be having a least level of pollution impact out of the three methods. Okay, and in addition to that, we can use the 3 R's principle. So what is the 3 R's principle? Yeah, my students are well known about the concepts of 3 R's principle. So what is my 3 R's principle? You have any idea? Yeah. Do you have any idea? Okay. Do you have any idea regarding 3 R's principle? Do you have any idea regarding 3 R's principle? Because I already told you, Nihal and Abel, I already taught you in the class, in our girls' school learning session, and we have already discussed about this 3 R's principle. So I need an answer from you, dears. What is 3 R's principle? What do you mean by 3 R's principle? If you are not giving the reply, I won't be able to leave this class. I won't be able to leave this class. So Christina ma'am is here, Pooja ma'am is here. Christina ma'am is here, Pooja ma'am is here, everyone is watching our live, Okay, dears, tell me what do you mean 3 R's principle? Okay, Abel, I got it. Okay, Abel, tell me, what do you mean 3 R's principle? In 3 R's principle, we'll be using one of the method, that is reduce, and second one is recycle. Reduce, recycle, and reuse. This can be also adapted for the waste disposal methods too. Because what do you mean reduce? In reduce, if you are buying some more plastic bags and plastic containing materials from the different grocery shops, if you are reusing that particular plastic waste, otherwise if you are reducing the amount which we are using, that will come to the category of reduce itself. Okay, in the case of reuse, you can wash it off and you can reuse that for the purchase purposes, and whether any of the biodegradable waste can be reused or upcycled, and that can be used. Okay, and because of that we will be able to reduce the amount to which we are depending actually in the case of non-biodegradable waste materials. Okay, and next one is recycle. In recycles, there will be different recycle factories where we can collect such kind of non-biodegradable waste materials that can be given that to, they will be recycled into different compounds finally, and we will be getting that particular recycled material, that is exactly simply called the recycle. So in addition to this, incineration, landfilling, and composting or vermicomposting, you can use 3 aspects of, that is reduce, recycle, as well as reuse. Okay, now I have given the thorough idea regarding the explanation for this question. So if you need to take the screenshot, if you want to note down the major points which I mentioned, so here are all the points. You can take a screenshot along with my picture if you're interested. Otherwise, you can write it down every points which I have already discussed. Okay, so methods to reduce the problems of waste disposal are because we can minimize the use of that particular waste. If it is not biodegradable or biodegradable, that is exactly known as reuse. Okay, so sorry, that is not called reuse, that is reduce itself. Okay, and in the case of non-biodegradable substances, you can reuse that material again and again, and what will be able to reduce the amount of the substances to which we are depending on actually. Okay, and conversion of this waste into useful components like biogas, and then using a compost as a fertilizers that can be applicable in the case of biodegradable waste. Okay, in addition to that, we can also implement the topics which I discussed, that is composting and incineration as well as a landfilling or landfill. So these are the major important points you need to mention about this question. Okay, 1 minute, just wait for 1 minute. Okay, just wait for 1 minute, yes. Hello, am I audible?